Okay, so if you want to learn how to read a sandbar, I'm going to break it down. A few things that you can look at, probably more than 3 things, because there's not just 3 things to anything in life, but I like having 2 to 3 things that you can work on as, cues anytime that you go out and you go surfing. First and foremost, know your forecast. What does that mean? Knowing, what the tide window is, what the swell height, the swell period, and the swell direction is. Super important. Shorter period, 10 seconds and below, you're gonna have like really short waves, almost kind of wind swell-ish. A lot of waves, consistent. My goodness, this is such a good wave. Anything in that kind of 12 to 15 second range is really good for the sandbars. They find their way into the sandbar consistently with a nice long wall, and then they go right into that deep trench. Really nice, like this one is right here. My gosh. Then knowing how those 2 things can actually work together based on the beach that you're gonna go surf. So if we're surfing El Porto, we know that a really, really high tide is gonna make the ocean a lot more full. So you might wanna go around a mid-tide as it's rising, or if you go in on the opposite type of a tide where it's like high tide and dropping, it's gonna progressively get steeper. So knowing that thing is first and foremost. The most important thing that you can do is having some sort of plan, and then that'll affect what board you pack, what board you put in your car. So today, I would have definitely put a fish in my car or something longer, because I know it's gonna get higher tide, it's gonna get more full. It's not gonna be as steep throughout the whole session. Secondly, when you come down to the parking lot, take 5 to 10 minutes, see where the set's breaking. Sets are the biggest waves of the day or of your session, and understanding where they're breaking and where they're getting moved to is actually really important, and it'll actually help you see where the sandbars are. Where waves are consistently breaking is where it's consistently shallow. So you're looking for constants. The ocean just has so many variables. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to pull constants out and consistent patterns that are happening within all the variables that are being thrown at us. So the third thing is paddling out and understanding, okay, I've got my right board, I know what the forecast is doing, I know what the tide is doing, and then I know where my lineup marker is, I know which sets are hitting here, I know that the tide might be getting higher, so it might get more full over time, and you're just kind of, throughout your session, having mental check-ins and mental cues of, okay, what's actually happening in real time as I'm out here in the lineup. Not I am just reacting to paddling out and hoping for the best, which is what most people here at El Porto do. I'm actually looking at my sessions from a 30,000 foot view, and I'm kind of trying to figure out, okay, which sets are the best waves that I need to be on, and which waves are the waves that I can just kind of let go. And understanding that is going to help you sit deeper on the sandbar, sit consistently in the right spot, not go left when there's actually a perfect right, and ultimately just having a lot more fun and creating consistency in your surfing. The ocean is constantly moving, and so in order for us as surfers and as watermen to understand and have consistently fun surfs, we have to know that, okay, our playground is constantly moving, and we got to celebrate that, and we have to recognize that. Again, having these consistent check-ins are going to be really, really helpful for all of your surf sessions moving forward. And then bonus is that a lot of people might be like, okay, I can't believe you're giving out the secrets, whatever. Knowing these things actually creates crowd control, because if everybody is understanding the lineup the same, then you're understanding your surroundings the same, and you're understanding that, okay, someone's deeper, so maybe I shouldn't burn them. So understanding all these components will actually make you a better surfer, and it's gonna help you enjoy the water more. So take these things, use them, and let's keep building.